All right, and we're back. So,
Hi.
where did we leave off?
We just killed an alligator crocodile.
Right.
No. Frank killed the crocodile.
Frank did.
So there was some badassdom, right?
What you badassdom is often disguised as stupidity gone right. In this case, that's exactly what it was. Holy shit, straight from the bottle, you alcoholic, you.
Yeah. All right. So you've killed the alligator, and I think we just left off there, didn't we? Was there anything after that?
No, I think we just killed it and then.
Yeah,
Just
that
called
was.
it there? Okay. That.
But I think we had. I'm not sure if this was before or after the crocodile, but we had smelled like smoke, or I think Jim smelled smoke.
Oh yeah, we smelled smoke.
And so we had a direction to go in.
Yes.
I believe that was before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, crocodile.
Chaos ensued.
I wanted to go pet the shiny thing.
Never pet the shiny thing.
And it came right up to you. Pet me with all your insides.
Oh. All right then.
All right, way to make it fucking creepy, Ashwipe. What the hell?
Yeah, that got dark in a hurry, and for once it wasn't my fault.
I'm okay with it.
So, Marcus, you should probably search the corpse.
What am I, fucking looting a crocodile?
Yeah.
Search the corpse for what? It's a crocodile. You want to cut open
It
its
has
stomach?
6 gold pieces and a pair of enchanted leather gloves. What?
You could probably make a pair of gloves out of that crocodile. He's
I
big.
mean,
You can make luggage.
we can
Maybe if
slice
you're
open
hungry-
its stomach and see what it ate last.
Yeah, or you could eat some of it raw as a way to prove your manhood.
I don't need to do that.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for the offer.
I'd do it, but I already
I'm
killed
gonna
it with
go
my
mad.
bare hands, so I don't need to.
So if I eat it, will I grow balls?
I
And
don't
or
know,
penis?
but if you skin it, it'd probably make for a really good furry costume or a scaly costume, I guess.
Scaly.
And not really furry. But back to the serious side. Do we still, or do I still smell the smoke from before?
You know the direction it was coming from. So it was very faint to begin with. It hasn't dissipated. So I wouldn't require another roll to identify it. You know where it's coming from.
Do the woods still look the same as they did before?
So as you're looking around, the woods are kind of fading between not as green to more green. And imagine kind of one of those like optical illusions as you look out across like a haze in the distance, and you can kind of see.
Okay.
It's like it's different depending on what angle you're looking at it.
Yeah, it's you can tell that something's not right, but you're not sure what is not right. Is the more brown right? Is the more green right?
Okay.
So it's in that transition because of the adrenaline from the fight.
Were you guys able to smell the smoke before? I don't recall.
They were not.
You were not. Okay.
You could because you have that heightened sense of smell.
But I was also thinking that I think I asked last week if the extreme adrenaline rush of killing a crocodile with my bare hands would possibly burn through some of this shit and give me a
Oh yeah,
clearer
yeah.
view.
Right. So that's what I'm describing. It's
Okay. So, Marcus and Furry Lady, I'm gonna go that things are looking weird to me now. The forest is kind of like green, not green, green, not green, and I don't know why exactly.
Because we're crazy.
Or the crocodile, possibly. And there's no leopard sharks yet, so we're okay there. But before the crocodile, I smell smoke that way. So that's the way I'm gonna go. Still taking my stick or grabbing a stick and kind of poking as I go. I'm not going super slow, but I'm trying to make sure I'm not falling in a big hole. That's what I think. I think that is a good plan for us to do.
I'm okay with that.
It's something. I mean, it's smoke, campfire. We're looking for someone. Wouldn't just be fire here with no reason.
As long as there's no alligators involved. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
No promises.
Okay.
It's Guido. You should be asking for that promise, by the way. I got no say in that shit. All right, off we go to see the wizard.
We're off to see the wizard. Okay.
And here we go.
The deadfall. Okay. You're making your way through the forest, and you don't see, but you feel that the way is easier than it was before.
Just me or everyone?
Just you.
Okay. I'll just make a comment of it's getting easier. We're getting somewhere. Haha! Off we go.
What are you talking about, man?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? It's getting easier.
At this point, I'm probably like pushing stuff out of the way.
There's a branch that like snaps back into your face.
I want to buy that branch of beer. Just kidding, Marcus. Haha.
That
Well, going forward, we're making progress. I saw that fucker.
And Mara, you're noticing that at first you think it's like a trick of the light, but your eyes playing tricks on you. But it appears that in the direction that Jim is heading, there's more light up ahead.
Oh. Okay. I don't really feel the need to tell them that, considering that they're batshit crazy and probably can't see it anyways.
Good old Mara making decisions for the party again.
Yep.
You're one to talk.
Yep.
I make great decisions. That time I killed the fucking alligator? Sorry. At least it wasn't the clown laugh.
That's true. Okay. Did you need to address something?
It's just a quick text reply that I can handle to my father-in-law.
Okay.
Keep going.
So you're walking forward, Jim, and your stick, you're like sticking it in the ground, trying to find spots that like that quicksand that you found before, and you stick it out and it stops.
Like I'm going down and it stops?
Like
Or I'm pulling it out and it stops.
stops. There's no sound. It's not a, you hit something. It just stops.
Okay.
Oh my God, devil dog. Sorry, puppy. Sorry, it freaked my shit out for a second there. I'm trying to cover.
Oh shit! It was. I remember this from Harry Potter. It's Sirius Black. Get away, Jim! Get away!
So it just stops. There's no sound. Yeah. I'm like, you guys see this? Like, what happens if I pull on it?
It comes back.
So
is it like free?
Is it hitting like a barrier in the air, or like it hit something in the ground?
So where exactly are you trying to stick the stick, Jim?
Boy, that's a loaded question.
I know, right?
In the whole,
where are you trying to stick?
Wherever it stopped last, I'm just gonna pull up, and then if it freezes, I'm just gonna jab it a few times just to see what happens.
So you're aiming for the ground, not out into the air.
Well,
yeah, he wants to make sure he doesn't fall anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. So it basically, right before it's touching the ground, it stops.
Okay. The area where it stops, I'm gonna kind of just tap it with my boots. Does my boot stop in the same vicinity? Huh, that looks dangerous. Marcus, can you look at this? Can you touch that? Does your finger stop when you touch that?
I pick up a stick.
I've already used the stick.
I take his stick and I poke at it and I try and see what it is.
All right, I'm just gonna
appear odd at all to you.
Seems fine.
Fuck it, I'm gonna touch it.
As you, so with your hand?
Either my hand or my dick, but I'm not pulling my dick out, so it's got to be my hand. Wow, drugs are kicking in. Sorry, that was a lot.
Right. So you reach out and you're trying to stick your hand out straight, and I'm trying to go back. So you're trying to stick your hand out straight, but it just goes off to the side.
So I'm doing,
and this is something on the floor.
Basically.
Okay, so I'm going to take
Marcus, you can't see anything odd. Mara can actually see that as you're trying to put your hand out in the air, your whole body is turning.
The fuck? Why are you turning like that, Frank?
You devious son of a bitch. Is there any mud around? Like, we're in a swamp, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna back up about 5-6 feet, get up a couple big handfuls of mud, and just wing that shit at wherever this invisible wall is.
Marcus, roll dodge.
What was dodge again?
It's Dex plus something.
Dex, defense.
Athletics.
Dex plus athletics. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Dex and athletics.
Okay. So,
damn.
You see Frank, reach back like he's throwing a baseball, football, and as this wad of mud comes at you, you think, that's odd. You step aside.
Frank, what are you doing?
Science is what I'm doing. And what happens to the mud?
It travels off, to the left because that's where Marcus was.
Instead of at the wall.
Right.
The wall. You guys having fun throwing mud at each other?
So
Mara, come over here and then walk forward about 15 feet.
Okay. Why not?
Please.
Do I see anything different from what they see?
So as you approach the, I'll say, barrier, you slowly, you're walking straight.
And I just get turned?
Yep.
Well, shit.
So right now we've started to figure that like there's some invisible line here that we're just not crossing.
Marcus, you know magics and occults, right?
I know some. Yeah, I used to do a lot of reading about it.
Do you know of any kind of barrier or some kind of spell or anything that would basically
I actually have 3
get
points
us
in
turning-
occult.
Mara, either one, sure. That gets us, that is being employed to actively turn us away from our goal.
I could certainly
Search your brain. Search your brains.
You guys should probably try and pee on it.
I'm all tapped out. I peed myself during the
I mean, what else have we got?
We have people with occult knowledge.
uh,
Why don't you try peeing on it? Oh, that's right.
I don't have that very good of aim.
Okay.
Try some kind of occult roll.
yeah.
Okay.
What a roll.
Sure.
So that would be, I would say, intelligence plus occult.
All right. It's worth a try.
Both of us or just him?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
We're good.
Wow. Much success.
Kaz, did you roll the 1883 for yours?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just seeing Mara's. So, okay. So you both know that any kind of magical yeah. So basically, if it's a magical barrier, there should be some kind of symbol or totem or something in the area that would focus the energy.
Like there would need to be something causing it. It wouldn't just. It's not the air.
Right.
If this is magical, there's something that has to be in the area that.
I'm gonna start looking on the trees and see if there's anything carved into the trees or anything like that, or if there's anything along, anything that kind of comes into line with where this barrier is. Like if I see it's an area that we can't cross, just like I look and, try and see if there's anything carved into rocks, into trees, anything like painted or drawn.
You see more moss and lichen than you've seen before.
I try and scrape some of it off, see if there's anything under there.
Nope, not that you can find.
Dude, what are you doing?
I think I'll
You think what?
walk along like the perimeter.
Where are you going?
Can I get a stick and like whack at it so that I know that I'm following the perimeter, or
Some way to punch the
do I
perimeter
just
in the-
walk in the direction that it turned me?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to do something. I apologize, Katie. I am going to move as though I'm following her around, and then I'm going to try and shove her through.
Great. This is a good plan.
You got nothing to say.
Well,
You pushed that poor chick into danger so many times back at that frickin' mansion. It's not even funny.
Yeah, well, she wasn't one of us, so I don't care.
I'm also my theory is
Kill them if they're not like us. Oh my god.
my theory is that if this is something that's because like we were turning on without even realizing it. If this is something that's compelling us to not pass through it rather than physically stopping us, then maybe the fact that she's not willingly passing through it is the key.
We should probably all take off our clothes too.
I need no reason for that. So
And pee on it. And maybe throw feces at it.
all right, what do I roll to shove the tiny lady through the magic barrier?
Not much. Just
Okay.
Not trying to harm or do any actual damage, but just sort of a quick walking along, just sort of.
yeah.
So, Kaz, I would need a grapple check. Katie, I'm assuming you're going to resist, especially if it's unexpected.
I mean, if
She had a sheer curiosity. I literally have no idea. Is there any kind of penalty for her since she is essentially unawares?
Attack.
And
Yeah.
Marcus is about to
Do
be
I roll 2 extra d6 for sneak attack damage?
Trying to remember what the grapple is here. So strength plus brawl minus opponent's defense. So what's your defense, Katie?
I don't know.
It should be on your character sheet somewhere.
Is it?
Defense is lowest of dex or wits plus athletics.
The lowest of dex? Or wits plus athletics?
Yeah,
So
dex
what-
or
your dex or your wits?
It has to be the lowest one? Or,
Yeah.
It's 3.
Okay. So then add your athletics.
It's still 3.
Your athletics is 0.
Yeah.
Okay. So your defense is 3.
I'm good. Very
and I'm
athletically
rolling
prone too.
my strength plus my brawl minus 3.
Yep.
All right.
Feel good. Into the invisible wall I go.
Mara, you are shoved from behind and just face plant right in
Right in the mud?
Sorry.
Am
I
I
just
like
thought that worked.
conscious or
Oh yeah, you're conscious. You know exactly what happened.
Sorry.
There's only one thing that could have happened.
Did it work?
I'm going
No, you were trying to shove her, I'll say, this way, and all you did was push her straight ahead.
Sorry. I thought if we
I'm going to roll over because I'm assuming he's standing right behind me and I'm going to try and kick him in the balls.
I kind of figured that would happen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have that coming.
All right, so strength plus brawl, and Marcus, what's your defense?
My defense is
You have no defense.
5.
So strength plus, so I'm just rolling 1.
Okay.
You're fine. Oh.
You still have a chance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, you connect. Marcus, you have a foot lodged in your nuts. How does that make you feel?
Sorry. I just thought that would get you through the.
Yeah, you thought? Yeah, well it didn't.
Yeah, I noticed. Sorry about that. You all right? And I kind of, even though I'm sort of leaning forward in pain, I just sort of hold out a hand, like offering it to help her back up.
Wiping the mud off my face. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh,
What
thanks,
in the
Steve.
blue fuck are you two doing?
Well, somebody thought it would be fun to push me in the mud.
I thought if we can't cross through this thing without turning away. I thought if I did it without her trying to go through it, that it was making us not able to do it. Not that we can't pass through it, but that we couldn't will ourselves through it.
It didn't work.
So why were you scraping trees?
Because I thought that was whether there needs to be something causing something like this. There needs to be something, normally when there's something like this, there's some kind of.
Ooh, maybe we need to make
sigil or
some kind of a
something attached to it.
sacrifice.
What?
I don't know. Go get the alligator and
Oh no.
and
no.
and drain it, drain its blood, and then smear it on the invisible wall.
If there needs to be a symbol or whatever, let's just all look and not push each other around.
Yeah,
All right,
Marcus?
back to plan A.
There's really not any showers out here, so Mara's gonna be filthy as balls for days, or at least hours.
Thanks.
All right, so can I roll?
Please, I didn't.
Actually, can we just do is it perceptions we'd all do just to try to find something, or?
So no, at this point, having just said what Frank said, you hear a voice in your head.
You're talking to Frank or everybody?
I'm talking to Frank.
Okay.
Oh.
Marcus and Mara, you hear the sound of. Imagine putting your head inside of a bee's nest.
Oh shit! The bees, not the bees,
Not the Nicholas Cage quotes.
What? So
Hold
that
on.
sounds terrifying.
Frank,
Yes.
you hear a voice that is echoing off the tree.
Okay.
What you want, Iceman?
That's racist.
Iceman, I get it. We seek the cure for what clouds our minds. We mean you no harm. We mean no malice. We come seeking assistance, and perhaps we can assist you in some way to repay your kindness.
Is he saying this out loud?
Sent you?
Fuck yeah, I am. I'm sorry, Guido, what was that?
Who sent you?
I don't remember that guy's name.
Bertrand?
Bertrand?
Wasn't his name at the library Bertrand?
No, it was Emmett.
Emmett?
Emmett.
I don't remember if I gave him a last name.
I think I actually have that written down. No, I don't.
Emmett Brown, maybe?
No. No, that was the guy from the asylum.
Oh,
That's right.
the asylum?
Yeah, the old folks asylum from Jim's dad.
Oh, right.
Oh, Frank's dad.
He's the one that said find Black Hattie.
Where my lady?
Really, it was him. It's all his fault.
Emmett Hollis.
What is?
is the librarian.
Okay, I will say, I was trying to help my father escape an institution where he believed he was being harmed. A person that was also there while we were making our escape said to find Blackwater Hattie. Another man at an educational institution named Edmund something, or not Edmund, goddamn. Who was it again?
Emmett
Emmett
Hollis.
Hollis gave us your general location of where we could look for you. So we are out here looking for you. Again, we mean no harm.
Why you think I can help you?
Honestly, we don't know if you can, but we know of nothing else that can help us. We were at a point in our situation where to try and fail was better than to not try at all.
You see a ripple about 2 feet from your face, as if water is cascading. Buzz.
That was weird. The timing. I flipped my shit there for a second. What's the hell saying about?
The flowing water makes a buzzing sound. It's very unusual.
Go ahead.
You see what appears to be a flagstone path directly ahead of you.
Do we? Or is it just
The
him?
buzzing stops. And you see the same ripple in front of Frank and the flagstones.
The hell did you do, Frank?
I'm going to turn to them. Blackwater Hattie is speaking to me in my head.
Oh.
Let's go forward. Be nice. Be respectful.
Frank,
Yes.
are you sure? Because we're all kind of a little off today.
Did you not just? Are you not looking at this flagstone path? Did you not see?
I've seen a lot of things the last couple of days that aren't there.
You know what? Whatever.
I'm taking
It's
it.
open.
I'm taking the chance. Yeah,
Let's
open.
just go.
Just take the chance. Let's get it done. What's the worst that's going to happen? More alligators?
And Marcus, Frank has just said, do you not see the flagstone path? Which you do see. From the last couple hours through the forest, neither of you have seen the same thing. This is the first time you have both seen the same thing.
Right.
I've asked this question before, and I just want to ask again. I remember when we were having the breakfast, and you said it looked like eyeballs.
Okay.
And I remember I was like psyching myself, I was like, this is not eyeballs. I know it's not eyeballs. I know it can't be eyeballs. And I remember eating one, and was it eggs essentially, or could I tell that it was not what it looked like?
I think it was a blueberry.
Well, I mean, essentially, but like it was something where I knew I knew that my eyes were deceiving me, but it wasn't fooling me in every way. Like I didn't actually taste an eyeball, essentially.
Right. Yes.
All right. I do kind of walk up to it, and I'm just going to put my hand on it, and I sort of see if it's fooling all of my senses, essentially, or if it's just
Hand on what?
On one of
Hand
the
on
flagstones.
what? Okay, so you're
You
leaning
bending over?
Yeah.
I'm just going to kick him in the ass and keep walking. Kick him over.
Marcus is getting in.
How's that feel? Like flagstone? What was that?
Yeah. Ow. Asshole. All right. Let's go.
I'll take
Seems
up the
real enough
rear.
to me.
In the rear with the gear.
Okay. As you pass through the, I'll say, cascade that isn't water, the forest opens up. It's a huge clearing, about 50 by 50. In the middle, there's a obviously old but well-maintained hut. and you can see smoke coming from the chimney.
I think we found Blackwater Hattie.
I agree. I will approach slowly. I'm gonna head for. I assume there's a door of some kind.
Yeah.
And she's not outside where we'd see her.
No.
So I will approach the door slowly, hands visible, and if nothing happens when I get there, I will politely knock on the door.
Okay.
I will follow cautiously.
Same.
Okay. You get to the door, you knock, you hear a voice, all three of you, not the echoing or anything, just a voice from inside. Enter.
Okay.
Turn handle, go inside.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I'll stand
I'm
in the
assuming
doorway.
you're following. Oh,
Yeah.
you're standing. Okay. Well, so you open the door and you see inside. It's basically just a one-room hut. There's a bed off to one side, table that's littered with knickknacks, and a woman standing by the fire who is... She's wearing patchwork words. Clothing that you can tell she has patched together from all sorts of different material. There's animal pelts, cotton, old
Right.
style, like you think there's a section that's from the Revolutionary War, a British soldier's uniform, and it's just
Intestines.
no intestines,
Damn it.
but there's definitely leather.
Okay.
Why you seek Hattie?
I'm gonna pretend in character she just took a big swig from a fucking brown bottle.
Sure,
as
why
well.
I'm okay with that. That's fitting.
We seek to clear out the poison that's clouding our minds. My name is Frank. These are my friends. You can introduce yourselves.
I'm Mara. Nice to meet you, really old lady. Sorry.
Do you actually say that?
No, I just say it's nice to meet you.
Okay.
And the mute one is Marcus.
Sorry. It's like at some point I would have said, I'm Marcus. It's nice to meet you.
So, if I may pause for a second. Besides
Okay.
them being ill, more or less, weren't we supposed to come here because, like, other people in the asylum were crazy? Like, wasn't there something going on there? Like, Frank's dad was being held captive for some reason.
Well,
Like,
I think part of it was like when we find out what happens to us, at least we know what is, maybe we'll get more of an idea of what's happening over there.
right, but
Yeah,
what does that have to do? Never mind. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Out of game real quick. I just assumed if Hattie clears our minds, we would ask her if she knew what could cause such an effect on the human mind. Obviously it's supernatural-ish, which all our characters have kind of gotten used to from the first game. Things were fucking weird for us. I think we've all accepted the supernatural as a thing
Right.
right now. It's a part of the larger story arc, and maybe we can get some more information from her about that.
Right.
But
Okay.
it's okay.
We're good.
Let's move on, Guido, sir.
Okay.
You
The woman
boss.
turns around and walks up to Frank. She's easily, well, how tall are you?
Frank was very tall. Tallish. He's of size 5. I don't remember what the actual. He was a professional hockey player. He was a goon. He's a big dude. He's probably at least 6'3", 6'4", but he's probably pretty wide.
Okay. So this woman is easily 2 feet shorter than
Okay.
She reaches up, grabs your collar, and pulls you down.
I allow it.
Okay. She's basically looking you straight in the eyes. She grabs your forehead and mumbles. Not seen this in many years.
What is it?
I'll find out.
I forgot what I called it.
Fangy hoodoo.
Damn it. What was it? Crap.
Head fever.
This the taint of wraith.
Oh,
Wraith. What is wraith?
Wraith, spiritual creature. Not supposed to be in this realm.
I think they're inhabiting the institution my father was in. That means everybody else there must be in danger as well.
She mutters some more, and that's good. You feel a weight lifted from your mind as she holds out her hand. You can see this blackish green ooze basically imagine the do you remember The Abyss? The
Of
movie?
course. Yes.
Okay. So you remember the like 3-dimensional water thing that comes out?
The water tentacle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So imagine that in this blackish green coming out of your ear,
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Cool.
curls up in her hand. To which she then basically closes her hand around it.
And I can tell my mind, I feel the weight lifted, but my mind feels clear.
So you're not noticing anything else immediately. You're not noticing any change other than you feel this weight lifted.
Okay. Oh,
She points over to Marcus. You come here.
I step up and I'm looking down at the hand where she held this thing, and I'm sort of nervously step up to her, and I lean forward.
Okay. So she'll do the same thing. Grab your collar, grab your head. Wow. And basically same thing. This blackish green worm just comes out of your ear.
Mm-hmm.
And Mara, you're seeing all of this.
Mm-hmm. I'm just standing in the doorway, just like.
does our friend Mara have this problem as well, or is she clean?
She looks over to Mara. You are fine.
I know I'm fine.
I knew you were going to say that. How? I thank you for this, and we'll see if we can work out some kind of payment for your services. But if this whatever wraith creature is at the hospital, we have to go back and save those people. Do you know of a way we can prevent this from getting inside us again?
I can give you a blessing, but it won't last long. If you want to rid this world of this thing, you must act fast.
How much time will we have? Until the dogs come home.
Yeah. Hold on.
I forgot where we just left off.
The blessing.
The blessing. How many hours? How long will we have?
Do you
If
understand
I do
time?
this, it will last to the new moon, no longer.
Like the new moon phase, or like new moon, like tomorrow night when the moon comes out?
Phase.
Phase. Okay, we'll worry about that part later. How do we kill Wraith?
Why don't you come with us?
Oh yeah, she's gonna love her first car ride. Oh God, I bet she like waffles though.
We
We'll take her
can,
to fucking IHOP and Waffle House. It'll be great. It'll be like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when they go back and get all the historical figures and take them to the mall.
Damn it, I knew I had that written down somewhere. Okay. So you're asking how you defeat this thing?
Yes. How do? Wow. Can I rephrase? Is there an easy way to identify who's a wraith or not a wraith? Because there's a lot of people in that hospital. I don't know if there's just one we need to kill or several.
Yeah, well, did we ever, we discussed, this is like, I think we had said, like, like a nurse came in and that's when I, to the room when I was by myself. And that was when I started seeing things.
You don't know that. Marcus does not know that. We discussed that out of character.
Oh, okay. I thought, I wasn't sure about that or not.
Because I don't, if mine was when I was signing my waiver.
Mhm.
That was also discussed out of character. So I don't think in character that we know that yet.
Correct.
I was just asking because, like, I wasn't sure if we knew whether or not it was one person or different people.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you didn't need that soul anyway. Cough it out.
Gotta have one before you can lose it.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah, so how to identify and how do we murder Wraith?
Okay.
Wraith-eye?
Wraiths.
So you need silver and a mirror.
Mirror.
The wraith will reveal its true self in the mirror.
I'm sorry, the audio cut out. I heard the Wraith will reveal itself.
Its true self in the mirror.
Okay.
And
So
silver.
Mm-hmm.
we're just supposed to parade around this insane asylum with a mirror. Hey guys, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Are you actually saying that out loud?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah.
You-
I am. I am
Yes.
saying that out loud. Like, you're
This might
from
be
like
easier-
150
over.
years ago.
It's easier than you think. Aviator sunglasses. You could stand there with aviator sunglasses, and I could look like the reflective ones, and I could look at your glasses and
Yep.
see the ring inside.
But we still have to just like walk around inside.
Yeah,
They're not gonna
We
just
do.
let anybody walk around.
which is not going to be easy.
Especially since
Same.
we've already been there and we fucked some shit up.
Yeah, we did not leave there on the best of terms.
Yeah, we kind of ran. We fled from there.
And some of us were punching people in
Well-
dicks.
I didn't
Yeah.
punch him in the dick. I missed.
Okay.
Will,
I tried.
is a wraith bound to that place, or does it come and go? Like, is it in a person, or is it something else?
So, as the GM, I'm not sure what you're trying to ask with that question.
I'm asking is like a wraith.
Did
you
it
know, is like
possess somebody?
like some kind of ghostly thing.
Did it
is it-
possess somebody or is it
possessing
free?
a person, or is it some kind of other? Is it possessing a person, or is it something that, you know, like a person who might leave at the end of the day and come back, but this is where they do whatever they do, or is this like some other thing that is bound there?
So, wraiths are creatures from another place. They don't possess other things.
Okay. So we injure them with silver, stab them with silver, shoot them with silver. We don't need to decapitate or anything. We just need to injure them with silver.
Silver is the only thing that can kill them.
Okay.
Take that as you will.
But how do we fight something like that? Like, what is?
Silver.
Silver.
Yeah,
Stab
but
them, shoot them.
Silver
them.
and mirrors.
do we hit them with it? Do we have to stab them? Do we a silver bullet? What?
We're overlooking one other avenue. There was a man there who told us to find you. Specifically told us to find you. I don't know how he knew about you. Is there any,
It's pretty gold too.
do you have any descendants here? Relatives, long lost distant cousin? I mean, something, anything? This was a man. I mean, he was an old, crazy dude, crazy hair. He looked like a character from a movie you've never seen. But he knew you. And he very specifically wanted to get us the message to find you.
Is there anyone who would know you and know to go to you for help in something like this?
So hold on. How detailed of a description are you giving, Frank?
It's been a while since we played that episode, but I would describe as much as I remember, which is like an older guy with crazy white hair sticking around, kind of tall. He was tall, kind of skinny.
So you're being as detailed as possible. You're not being vague.
I'm being as detailed as possible. Absolutely. This
Okay.
we're at the font of knowledge here. A vague question is nobody's.
It's only been a couple of days in game, so
Well, it's been a lot longer in real life, and I don't know about
Right,
Frank, but El Hemador.
13 years ago when we encountered this guy.
God damn, did I give him a name?
Doc Brown is what you call
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I
think you
called him
gave him a
Doc Brown
name.
because that was a great, description of
We
him.
didn't
that
get his
everyone-
name because we were just like walking out.
Yeah, he was a screaming guy in the hospital, and we were running.
Right. But did I give him a name? That's
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't know whether
when I
you
hacked
did.
into your secret files last week, I didn't see one. We're at time, but let's go ahead and play this scene out.
we're close to done. So
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
I'm good with playing it out, setting us up.
God damn. Ooh, I hadn't thought of that. I can do that.
Well, that's not something I want to hear from a GM.
You met Jeremiah in the area?
I don't know. I mean, if that's it, the description is him, then it's him. He's being held in the same place my father was, and we believe those people are in danger. This is where the wraiths are.
Laughs hysterically at you. He's held. That man can't be held nowhere. Seek him out. He can help.
He certainly. I mean, I don't want to go against your word, what you're saying here, but he seemed like
haven't
he was a
seen
prisoner.
him in 100 years.
Who is Jeremiah? Does he have abilities like yours?
Has. Do you remember that history lesson?
Somewhat.
So Jeremiah Orn, was one of the founders of Arkham.
Oh.
He was one of the people who she cured in the town.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And he is, so Emmett, the guy from the library, was the descendant.
So they were related. The old guy in the hospital and Emmett from the library are.
Yeah.
Well, he must be really fucking old. So he was there at the beginning when you helped all the people in the town.
Sorry, that's not a question. So
No. I was saying, like, is that who this is? He's been there since, like, how he has to be like 100 and he has to be almost as old as like Arkham. He's hundreds. He's what, 200 years old?
So it was 1700s, 1762. So
He's old.
over 200.
So for a second there, Marcus was like, "This shouldn't be possible." You know what? Forget it. Fine, I accept it. I've too much as a worm of black goo just came out of my ear. We're fighting a wraith in a hospital. We saw ghosts. I fought a big giant demon thing. I believe you. I believe you. So, is there anything else any other things you could say that might, what else can we do with this? Any other advice?
If you want to save those people, you best be getting to killing that wraith.
Agreed. We thank you, Blackwater Hattie. How can we repay your kindness? Is there anything you need? Anything we can
She
get you?
looks you dead in the eye, interrupts you. Never come back.
Okay, that's not a problem.
That would be a great place to end that fucking episode. Never come back. Bam! Flash cut. Okay. I
Okay.
think we should take our leave.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And just thank her again. And just
As you step out the door, the forest closes in around you. The hut disappears. And you're back in the swamp. You can see your car about 50 meters straight ahead.